Really?
thought it was for balls, and I
Really?
think that makes sense.
Oh, God.
Whose balls are that far back?
I'm just going to sit here and let them finish this conversation.
I know, maybe it's been a while since I've used one, because, anyway.
One of them bought a seat cover, a nice smushy seat cover. And this is what they are discussing.
I feel like we shouldn't give context. We shouldn't give context.
Nope, they gotta figure it out themselves.
Seth is tattling our
blanks.
Oh my God. All right. Hi, we're here. We are all here this week. It is disgusting in the Northeast where Maudit is. So Maudit has decided that Madame does not want to be on camera this evening. So
yeah, you don't want to see me.
But let's start with you. Who are you? What character you're playing? And I'm not going to ask you about to justify ontologically your existence. So.
I am Cloverby. I play Maudit, your friendly neighborhood exotic horticulturist.
Not a criminal.
Not a criminal, not at all. Well, I mean, depending on local laws. And she is on academic probation this semester.
Yep.
So that's a fun development.
Well, she decided she was going to cheat in her exam last session, so.
Yeah, because she's shockingly real shit at nature for a gardener.
Are you actually proficient in nature?
No.
Ironic.
You're a witch that makes potions, and you did not take nature as a... Okay, all right.
Yeah, because I was originally going to take the Strixhaven background, but I didn't. I took criminal, and criminals don't get nature.
Alrighty then. Moving on to Ella and Pepsi.
Hello, I'm Ella Darling, and my character is Pepsi Maxton, a satyr bard who plays in a band that is strictly pan flutes called Only Pans. And she passed her exams, and she is not mad about that, I guess. I don't know, man. I'm half distracted. I have a drugged out dog behind me trying to wrangle. And I'm Ella Darling. You can find me on Twitter and Insta and OnlyFans at ELA Darling. Or at elladarling.com. At OnlyPans, yes.
All right, cool. Star Cells and Theris. Oh, go ahead.
I love the idea of a knockoff band that is just called strictly pan flutes.
God.
I love it.
Theris it is.
All right, I am Star Cells. I play Theris Wick, who is a tiefling monk. Kind of good with magic, really good with her fists. And as with what appears as all of my characters, a lover of scrolls and old writings and books and libraries, and hater of stupid people, and will insult them given the chance. And she did pass her exams, and I don't remember too much more about what happened at the last game, other than she had a giant chunk taken out of her shoulder by, what was it that we were fighting?
An owlbear stage prop that actually animated.
Oh, I forget. An owlbear. But she did get on her exam that they have big claws and sharp teeth. And you know what? They do, because they use them to tear off part of her shoulder.
And you will note that while I can't get perfectly lilac-y color, I can actually make your video feed a little bit closer to the color Theris actually is.
I see that. I saw myself turning lilac as I was...
Like Willy Wonka up in here.
Yeah.
Right?
All right?
I love it.
Well, if you were on cam, I would do your green again too, but you didn't want to
I'm too sweaty for Kim.
But you could be green and sweaty.
That sounds worse.
Myriad, Hiccup, and our commissions open.
Moist.
Ugh.
Yeah, commissions are open. Hi, guys. I'm Kirsten, or Myriad, whatever you want to call me. I'm tired. It's Monday. I play Hiccup, the Kenku Wizard. Hi. And what else? I I forgot my whole bit, my whole shtick. I stream on Twitch. Myriad_X is my social media handle for all social media platforms, and I'm an artist. You can find me on Twitter, mostly Twitter. Other social media sucks. Twitter sucks too, but it's the most accessible for an artist. And yeah, you can find me over on the Mandy's channel on Friday nights, playing some Dungeons and Dinglings with our DM Esquire, as well as over here on Praetor's Rejects on Saturdays, playing Rise Up Against the Slave Lords, playing my big tittied cleric, Vixera.
Where the actual fucking accent comes out.
Yes, my accent came out on Saturday because Duff he likes to fuck with us.
Wait. So was that how you sounded in high school?
A little bit.
I love it.
Oh god, big titty cleric for the win. Alrighty then, moving on.
Can I get some clips of that in our Discord?
It is in there. Just go watch it.
Oh shit. Okay.
It's far back up because we've been talking about all kinds of stupid shit all day. But Jax,
I play Senzan, Vandalzor, the sorceress, and my becloaked friend. And Seth is determined to make me goth in this game, apparently, which we will see how that pans out. Very, very interested in trying to show the transformation.
awesome. All right, and I am DM.
Oh, go ahead.
Yep, yes. Interrupt me, why don't you? No.
Sorry, my meds like wear off by this time of day.
Huh? What?
Huh?
Wait.
Squirrel?
Wait for it.
You're gonna make me forget what I interrupted for.
All right, what did you interrupt for?
The squirrel. Did Senzan name her cloak? Like, does her symbiotic dress, winged cape thing have a name? Because I feel like it should have one.
It should. It's technically Cloak of the Other, but I agree it needs a name.
Well,
So
Squirrely. No. Here, wait. Let's see. Can I?
Oh. Uh-oh.
I can start a prediction, but it's only on the Coven MTG channel. We'll try that later. If anyone has suggestions, we will happily listen to them. So.
Yes, what will it whisper to me in the darkness?
Kill them. Kill them all. Kill them all.
It'll probably whisper something.
Light it on fire. Light it on fire. Sorry. What?
Said it'll probably whisper something moist and uncomfortable.
Moist. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh. You lose. You lose the internet today for being the first person to say the word moist.
It wasn't me.
All right. Let's see. Let's get some music going. And I am DMS. Yes, because you interrupted me.
Again.
Hey, you're lucky I even take my meds on a Monday.
I'm right there with you. Who am I? Squirrel. Right. Hi, I'm DM Esquire or Seth, and I heard this ridiculous troop of cats, and I will note with regard to something Myriad said a little earlier. Yes, Facebook is useless. We launched a trailer for our movie over the weekend. It released at San Diego Comic-Con on Friday night. We released it out into the wild on both Facebook and Twitter on Saturday morning. And on Twitter, it's got 33,000 views, and on Facebook, it has 300. So yes, Facebook is just useless nowadays for anything unless you're paying for it. So yeah, that our movie is going to be out in January. If Cave Girl, my lovely wife, is watching this, no pressure at all. You're gonna have the editing done in plenty of time, I promise. And yeah, it'll be fun. That is all I have to say about that right now. So let us get ourselves back into where we were last week. Does anyone remember where we left off? Does anyone want to remember where we left off? Otherwise, I will happily do it.
Something about kids being murdered in the swamp.
Yeah, we have to do something in the swamp.
If you recall, the three professors, I forget what Ella called this woman, and it was amazing and awesome. Johann Totsky, the Silver Quill professor
Oh,
of...
something queen.
I don't
What
know.
did you call her?
She is a professor of darkness. Verelda Lang is a Witherbloom dryad, and she is your magical physiologies professor. And,
Goals, honestly.
and Mavinda Sharpbeak, who is hidden there underneath. The three of them came to you with...
Her stealth is phenomenal.
The three of them came to you with a vial that matched the oily substance that Maudit has been collecting from certain items throughout Strixhaven over the last few months. And they let you know that it is a corrupted version of the balm, that the magical balm that they use to preserve books, to, treat muscle injuries. It's literally like, what was it? My Big Fat Greek Wedding? Just put some Windex on it. They use it for
That's
everything.
exactly what I was thinking.
Also, props for pronouncing that T. That alliteration was hot.
You're welcome.
Literally.
Literally.
I hate people who say literally. Literally? There's a lid? What?
Literally. You're like literally.
I
You
don't.
just said
I
it
don't actually hate
fast.
people that do that.
I'm sorry, that is my mid-Atlantic accent coming out.
I
A double
grew up-
T is
Y'all
a D.
literally.
I grew up in Scranton, a couple of two-tree hot dogs, so I know. I
And you say
understand.
button.
Button.
But in
Yeah. Button.
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 All right, on that note. Wait for it.
Girl.
for real?
Yeah. So,
I'm not ADD, I'm just
Said
drinking.
But.
I'm not ADD, I'm just drinking. That was the quote
I
of the
like,
night.
I like that, Seth, you just keep deciding to make this CGI squirrel twerk in your face.
Right?
Well,
Like,
You know what? You guys are much more attractive than I am, so I'll let the squirrel butt be in my
and put it
face.
anywhere, but you make it
And then
big and
squirrel
put it
nuts
on
on
your
his face.
Squirrel nuts. Anyway, there's this
Well, do the
band.
nuts go in the front or the back?
In the front, surprisingly, that's one of the
So
biggest.
when they're twerking, they sort of sway back and forth, if you know what I mean.
Oh, I love you guys.
A testicle emotion.
A test of emotion. And it's the first law of thermodynamics. It's the first law of squirrelnamics.
Mandy.
Right.
You can know how fast they're going or where they're at, but neither are both at the same time. I know I'm crossing streams there, but
Hi, everyone. Welcome to our stream tonight. That said, let's move to the day after. Everybody take a long rest. I know Thera still has some chompy marks on her shoulder from being bitten by an owlbear.
I think I can't remember if I already took a long rest at the end of the last game. So yay.
There you go.
No more chompy shoulder.
And I think Mavinda Sharpbeak cast Cure Light Wounds at you as well, so you should be perfect. You should be
Yeah.
fine and healed now. Let us move you into the tower room, right? Where you guys are deciding if you're actually going to do what the professors want you to do. So,
Oh, yeah. I think we've decided to.
So, let's say it is next morning. You are here in your tower room waking up, and the wonderful aroma of the bakery downstairs is wafting through the air, and it is time to face another wonderful Saturday. No classes today, and you can do whatever you want. The day is yours.
I love a good waft in the morning.
I'm gonna wake up a little early and go downstairs and get some croissants for the rest of my friends. And I'm gonna wake them up with some
Yay.
croissants.
Excellent.
Such an
And
amazing roommate.
wait, and if you remember the proprietors downstairs, what is it? Locke and no. Locke is Kiyashara, and what did we call
Brom.
him?
Brom?
Hibram here? Brom. Brom and Locke are downstairs making breakfast for the bakery. So
Hi.
they greet you warmly. They are
6 a.m.
Yep, see, I'm doing it because Mandy's watching. So, Mandy, you realize, right, that in my world, Hibram and Kiyashara have retired and are running a bakery in Strixhaven with recipes given to them by none other than Nanotopins.
They'll make a fortune.
Anyway.
Yeah, I'm gonna get some croissants.
Excellent. They happily give them to you. They give them to you because obviously you are paying rent. The school is paying rent on your behalf, of course.
I'm
So-
gonna kind of peer over the. I assume I'm not tall enough to really be over the counter, but
No.
I'm gonna kind of peer over as they're like packing up the croissants, and then I'm gonna slip 5 silver into their little tip jar.
Aw. That's so nice.
And then I will go upstairs and I will burst into the room and say, "Good morning, friends! It is Saturday. It is our day of rest."
What time is
At
this? Oh, let's
6
say this is like 7 a.m. now, I'm going to say,
Yeah.
okay? Hiccup is very exuberant and excited at 7 a.m. on a Saturday.
I mean, tracks, bird, morning.
Early bird gets the worm.
Are there worms in these?
I don't think so. It was more of an expression than anything else. I don't actually eat worms. I don't eat worms anymore.
Well, if you ever like find a really good one, and like I've never had it before, so like if you ever want to, I'd be down.
Oh, like try anything once, right?
Yeah.
They're kind of they're a little slimy. I really wouldn't recommend them, but like if you want the experience, I could find you some worms.
I think the croissants are good for now, but
Okay.
I was, for a second, I was wondering, wait, why are croissants slimy?
They got them at Starbucks.
Oh.
Ouch.
I'm gonna wake everyone up and be like, are we going to the swamp today?
Maudie is not a morning person, so she's desperately trying to not be woken up.
I also slide the coffee I got Maudit over on her nightstand.
Just like a single arm comes out from under the blanket and gets the cup.
I'm gonna take a croissant and I'm gonna reach over for my pipe of herb because this is early and it's Saturday morning, so I'm probably a little hungover and tried and true.
There you go.
And then I pass it to Maudit.
Who reaches one arm out from under the cover to get it?
Right, still under the covers.
Why does this really feel like college? Anyway.
You just see Erica plop down to the floor and toddle over.
For those following along at home, where's Erica? There's Erica. And this is still Erica the Second, right? We haven't killed
Yes.
Erica the Second yet?
This is still just Erica the Second.
Got it.
I like that she's got a little sarlacc pit in her mouth.
Right? I think it makes it cuter somehow.
Yeah. Aurora gets out of bed. She partakes in the morning pipe as well, and as she does every morning, you see her kind of try to hide the fact that she's checking to make sure everybody wore their necklace overnight.
Always. I
No.
don't want my dreams eaten.
I feel like she would know if we didn't.
Yeah. When she doesn't check some morning, that's when you should be worried.
Oh.
She says, "All right, yeah, let's go to the swamp. I'm looking forward to it." So I've been thinking about joining Witherbloom, but they keep trying to recruit me into Silverquill, but I'm really more interested in, and she literally starts giggling and says, "This stuff," and hands the pipe back to Pepsi.
Hell yeah, girl.
You should follow your heart, and whatever you want to do, you should do, because you shouldn't do things just because people tell you to.
Yeah. Maudie
Agreed.
finally sits up and is like, follow your dreams.
Also, just so you know, you can enjoy this stuff in any academic or career path.
She smiles and she says, "Yeah, I get it. I'm not sure what I want to do."
You don't have to know right now.
Yeah, undeclared is a perfectly fine first-year major.
Out of character, real quick. Thank you, Zarathon, for subscribing. For the
Woohoo!
thingy. There's a thingy.
For the
Oh.
thingy.
Yeah, for the thingy.
Yeah.
Alrighty then. I'm just gonna let you guys do what you want to do, and let me know when you're ready to go on over into the Sedgemoor Swamp.
Y'all, I'm still kind of hungover. Wait, I remember some professors wanted us to go and do some shit. What exactly were they trying to get us to do?
Yeah, so they
I'm
think
gonna figure out the oil thing.
they think that the oil or the
balm.
the magic lube is made in the swamp, and it's normally like pure and holy or whatever, but occasionally when somebody gets murdered in there, it turns evil, and they don't want people to know, so they want us to go and, I don't know, find the murderer. They were very unclear about the whole, like, what we're supposed to do when we get there. We're supposed to confirm.
Weren't we supposed to put something in the...
We have a potion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like cleanse the Sedgemoor or something like that.
Yeah,
I don't
Why
know.
we don't just cleanse it is... I don't remember if there was a reason.
They were trying to keep it secret. They
Okay.
really don't like the idea of, like, murder on a student campus. And then while we're there, I do have to do some gardening for Professor Dominatrix Mommy.
Yeah. And they sort of bribed us, right? That's
Yeah.
what bribery is. They bribed us.
That was her name, Professor Dominatrix Mommy. Well, whatever it is now.
I mean, what's the difference between bribery and compensation for a job well done? You know?
Honestly, there isn't one.
Right? And then,
I
okay,
just want
so...
access to the library.
Yeah, they know what makes Hiccup tick, and they basically said you can have access to the second year library.
Yeah, so we got the
Oh,
library.
that's right. Yeah.
We got a free trip through the butthole.
Oh yeah.
I mean, this
the
is
butthole.
like awesome.
Yeah, it's a good deal for us.
Yeah.
So they want us to go and deliver a potion to, like, basically roofie a murderer with a potion. This isn't like quality control of their magical loop.
No, so we don't even give it to the murderer. I think we just have to confirm that there was murder and then dump the potion into the swamp.
They basically said there is an underwater spring at a certain location in the swamp, and you will know in a very ominous way if it is corrupted. And if it is, obviously you should dump this potion into it. And once we get to this, it's in a secluded location in the swamp. I describe it as Area S7. So.
Mysterious.
Yes.
Oh, we've got a ways to go.
Yeah.
That means I should probably look at the map to see where S7
Oh, well, we haven't gone there yet, so.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I'm assuming we start out in S1.
Do you know what the weather is like in the Sedgemoor?
So
yeah,
the weather,
is it like Everglades
it's the same.
swamp
Yeah,
or
it is
DC?
going to be hot and humid, like it always is when you enter the Witherbloom campus. And you're not really sure if the 5 schools, if the campuses are on the same plane, if they're on a different plane. You step through a gate to get there.
Okay.
So you can research that if you want at some point.
I'm gonna pack my rain poncho just in case.
I don't know if I have anything useful to bring with me.
I mean, everything I own goes in my pockets.
Yeah, I keep it all on my person. I
have a
trust
bag
you
of
guys,
holding.
but
I just don't own a lot.
Always pack a raincoat and a towel. Yes. That said, is there anything else you guys want to do before you traverse the campus and make your way to the gate to the Sedgemoor and the Witherbloom campus?
I just want to make sure that I have prepared my treats and food.
You got it. After Maudit shrugs off her hangover and wakes up a little bit, takes her about an hour to start. Explain to us. Why don't you give us a sample of how it is Maudit prepares her little witchy treats for the day?
So you guys know how I have my little poop garden under the bed, and the various window boxes. So it's very much like an intuitive process of just picking random things from all of my little ingredients gardens and throwing them all in a little cauldron, and when it reaches that delightfully baby poop green color, is when you know it's good. And then they just go into little single shot size bottles.
All right. I'm picturing you walking around now with your pockets are always jingling because you've got pockets full of drugs in little bottles.
Yeah.
You could wrap them in like a sock.
I mean, I already have jingling pockets because I also got like specimen jars and jars of black gook and jars of ink. Like,
Yeah, you got
I'll
jars
buy
on jars on jars.
I got jars.
It's jars all the way down.
I'm gonna cast mage armor on myself, like when we leave too.
All right. Mark it off on your character sheet. Hey, Papa Prater.
With my bardic inspiration, do I need to wait until we're in a round, or is it something I can cast ahead of time?
How long's bardic inspiration last?
It's a minute.
A minute. Yeah, so I would wait.
Yeah, that's not gonna be enough.
All right. Well, the day is
Onwards.
bright and clear. You make your way across campus. You know, friends greet you along the way. It passes uneventfully, and you make your way to the gate to the Witherbloom the gate to the Witherbloom campus. It looks a lot like a metal gate with vines, both dead and living, curling around it, and there's just a cobblestone street shrouded in mist on the other side of the gate. Are you going through?
I start hearing static. Can I stealth? Do I stealth? I mean, I guess I'm proficient. I want to just, if y'all are cool, I just want to do a little sneaky sneak ahead and just kind of take a look.
Just to be clear, right, there are probably a whole bunch of, and you would know this just from being on campus for a half a year, that there are probably a whole bunch of pests like Maudit has floating around in there that are the familiars of Witherbloom folks. Trying to stealth here is probably not the best idea. So this is a caca DM moment.
Believe that. I saved the group. I choose not to split the party.
You got it. Aurora steps forward and opens the gates. And says, all right, let's go check it out. Everybody ready?
Yeah.
Of course.
Shrug
Alright.
and walk through.
I love an adventure.
Excellent. Let me flip over to the map scene. Yay, I got the swamp music right. All right. The Witherbloom campus looks a lot like a seaport, right? Except a lot of the buildings are built up on stilts, like they expect it to flood at any time. There's some beautiful buildings, but the ground, there's almost nowhere that you can see other than the cobblestone street you're on that isn't marshy and watery and has a almost what is probably a perpetual layer of fog on the ground. You follow the directions that the professors have given you, and it eventually brings you to one of the more dismal parts of the Witherbloom campus, the edge of the Sedgemoor Swamp. This is the bayou that surrounds the entire Witherbloom campus. Muddy swamp water is flowing between raised islets covered with what you can see or look like fungi and foliage. There's large tree stumps jutting up out of the water in random places. And you see a pair of rickety wooden docks and 2 wooden huts. They seem to be the only indication that people really ever come to this part of the Witherbloom campus.
What looks like is what's going on in the huts.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, and my picture is there instead of.
I'm sorry. Well, somebody joined on
Well,
time.
it is a lovely picture.
Yeah, there you are.
Not as lovely as your visage.
Exactly. And just to be clear, in the top left corner is the northwest corner is where you were told to find the special spring. However, Maudit has a list. And let me see if I can figure out what that list is.
While you're doing that, I would like to, now that we've gotten this far into the day, I would like to cast Mage Armor on myself.
Yep. So that's 2 of you with mage armor on right now?
Yeah.
Do you not trust me? Do you think combat's coming or something?
My
AC
natural
is like 12.
Yeah, my AC's 11. I don't want to die for a 3rd time, 4th time. I've lost count.
This would be your 3rd death in this game.
Yeah.
Were it to happen, of course.
Yeah. So
Were it to happen, of course.
I'm not looking to repeat that so soon.
Got it.
I'm counting squares here. So it looks like there's about between S7 and where we're at, just on the y-axis, there's about 30. So should I assume this is roughly, to put it in American terms, like a football field and a half?
I mean, you can only see probably about 40 or 50 feet out, so you can see like what I'm showing you on the thing here. You know generally the layout because they told you what to expect, but in advance, because of the haze and the fog and the mist, you can probably only see about let's say even 60. So you can see, so 60 would be 5 times 6 is 30. So you see 12 squares out. So you can probably see up to the middle of the dock there, the second dock.
Okay.
So you don't really know how big it is, but if you had to guess, given what the professors have told you, that you're probably only, a quarter mile away from where it is you need to be. If not less.
Can you tell me that, but in terms of football fields?
Like a quarter mile. So quarter mile is the entire way around the track. Yeah, quarter mile is the entire way around the track. So I guess that would be
you manage
3 football fields.
You manage.
There you go.
Are there people milling about? Like, do we see other people?
No.
Is there anyone going in and out of the huts?
Nope. There's just some rickety wooden docks and rickety wooden huts.
And how deep is the muck here? Is this something we've gotta?
Well,
Is it
is Tharis just going to go like splashing in?
Well, I mean, I figure we need a plan of how we're gonna get from where we are to the northwest quadrant, and there's a lot of goo in the way.
Yep.
Yeah, that looks, honestly, trudging through that, if it's
And Tharis
even
would
waist
trudge
high.
through it if she could. So
If it's even waist high, that looks like just begging for a yeast infection. So I'd rather find a vessel.
Oh.
And the 3, by the way, Maudit, the 3 things that you're supposed to collect are swamp root, elder moss, and charas fungi. Charas. Given that you don't actually have nature, you're going to probably have to ask one of the other folks in your party what the hell they are.
So I'm not proficient in nature, but I do have an extra D4 to nature.
All right.
And I have a +2 to it. So, I'm not an idiot.
Okay. All right.
I have +1, but if I can throw a roll at you and lend a hand, I'm happy to.
Got
So,
it.
I have no nature skills. I cannot help you. But if you show me a picture, I could probably match it up with something.
I have nature.
And then hold on. Let me pull up.
No, I don't. I used
Let me
to.
pull up Erica.
I don't.
I had nature. What happened?
You hung out with Tharis too much.
Ah, shit.
So what's my DC? Like, is it possible for me to get it without being proficient?
Sure, but like if you don't know what it is,
Who
you're just
says
gonna
I don't know what it is?
Okay, all right. But what I'm saying is, are you gonna just pick up every piece of moss and do a test on it?
Maybe.
Have you shared this information with the rest of the group?
I mean, they were there when I got my list.
Wait, so
Okay.
they gave us a list, but they didn't give us references or something of what this stuff is?
Wait. We have a book.
Oh wait, you're right. In my inventory, I have a book about plant identification.
Hurrah!
There you go. Books to save the day.
There you go. That'll give you advantage when you want to take your tests.
Magical properties of gemstones, herbs, and plants.
Yay!
So I think that because I knew that I had to look for these 3 things, I would have looked up what they look like.
You got it. All right, and you now know what they look like, and wherever you travel in the swamp, I will notify you if you see one of those 3 things. Give me a test.
Yes.
Tell you what, give me a test for the first one, swamp root.
Okay. Straight or advantage?
Advantage, and use your pluses.
Yep. And then I get so that's a 20.
All right, you absolutely know what swamp root looks like. Give me a test for elder moss.
Okay. That's a 22.
You got it. You know what that is. And for Charis fungi.
That's a 21.
Nice.
I still haven't used my extra D4.
You got it. All right, you know what all 3 of those things are, so if you do come across them, I will happily tell you that they are present.
Woo!
Tell me what you're doing. I'm going to zoom you guys in a little bit.
Well, we know vaguely that we have to go northwest. The docks, is that over mud or is it over water?
The docks are over water.
Okay.
Is there any sign of there are docks. Is there any sign of any kind of boat or anything
If
like that?
anyone would like to give me a nature check, or a survival check, actually. Survival check to look for footprints. Who's been coming in out of the swamp?
Yep.
I got an 11, so.
Yeah, I got a 6.
I got a 9, but let me see if I have a plus. I have a 1d4. Let me add my 1d4.
Hold on, let me see what...
This is what happens when we get up at 6:30 in the morning.
That's a total of 11. That's really not helpful.
Aurora rolled a 1 or a 4. So nobody seems to find any tracks of people. Literally, your DC was 12.
I got a 12.
Oh, did you? I thought you got an 11.
Yeah. No,
there
she got 12.
Senzan actually finds a whole bunch of tracks that look like they were made this morning that go to both
I
docks.
got kicked out of the call. Did we have to roll for something?
Oh, yeah, I'm
survival.
sorry. Survival to look for
I got kicked
tracks.
out of the call for a second.
Yeah,
Aw,
because
poor
apparently
bird.
so far we all suck at survival.
Oh, well, that's pretty apparent, but...
I got an
I
8.
see the feats.
All right, so anyone who got 12 or above, they see a whole bunch of what look to be, human and humanoid footsteps coming both in and out of the swamp. It's pretty obvious that there were some boats that were moored here by the docks that are no longer here. It would be a safe assumption that there are some students out in the swamps doing Witherbloomy things.
Yep, that's what docks are for.
So there's no boats left.
Nope.
Well, we
What?
could have crossed this, but that ship has sailed.
Bunch of savages on this campus.
I mean, they don't really expect anybody to follow them. So. I
We
would.
break off part of the dock and use it as a raft.
I want to walk up to. That's not me. That's Theris. I want to walk up to the edge. Actually, not even there. I want to walk up to the edge, like by the dock, and take a stick and see how deep the water is.
Yeah, looks to be only a foot or two deep.
That's it.
Yep.
I pick up Erica and chuck her into the river.
Through the psychic link, you get a sense of intense discomfort and annoyance as little Erica's like, she's flailing around in the water, and then she realizes it's not that deep, and she starts wiggling and starts swimming like an eel.
But like she's not being swept away. There's nothing like cursed in the water. She's not dying.
Well, you don't know that there's anything cursed in the water, but she's not dying, like, and she's swimming around in the mucky swamp water.
Yeah, she is able to survive.
Yes. Put her where you want her to be.
Middle, right here. Like.
All right, and I'm assuming you've moved up to watch her.
Yep.
All right. I'm waiting on you. You tell me what you got. Wow.
Oh,
okay.
I mean, she's was waiting to see if anybody else was going to do anything, because if not, I'm just going to hop off the dock and start wading through the water.
All right.
Yeah, if it's only a foot or two, fuck it.
Yeah.
All right.
Canary in the coal
Walking.
mine didn't die.
Aurora's going to come with
so-
you.
I'm gonna climb on Pepsi's horns because a foot or two is basically 2/3
To your
of my
beach.
body.
I'm glad that you mentioned that because I was gonna say anybody who needs a ride, jump on my horns, jump on my shoulders.
Yeah, I'm just gonna scramble on up, make my little nest on her horns, and
It's
Yeah.
up to
Suzanne, do you want me to move you?
Yeah, I turned my outfit into a pleather catsuit so I don't get wet.
You got.
Oh.
Wetsuit.
Yeah, basically a wetsuit.
no more assless chaps.
No more assless
yeah.
chaps.
I don't think you want to be
Not for the
assless
swamp.
in the river.
Yeah, no.
All right.
Yeah, and
Well,
ass.
but the point is, it's not ass level. This was a big concern of mine, and it's only a foot and a half.
True.
All right. Give me
As
a
long
perception
as you have
check.
no open wounds.
Give me a perception check. I need Modit to do that, please.
Oh.
Okay. I'm gonna do a perception, and then also Erica has a very good perception. I have an 11.
Why don't you check for Erica? Do you want me to roll that?
Yeah, so hold on. She adds my
I got it.
proficiency bonus to her saving throws. Is that a saving throw?
Nope, it's a
Okay.
16, and through the psychic link, you feel that Erica thinks one of those things, one of those ingredients, might be over on the island there labeled S2.
Oh. I then start wandering that away and kind of like psychically tug her to come along.
All right, what is everyone else doing?
I'm just gonna follow Maudit because I don't know anything about nature.
All right.
I just Googled chaps and
Did you not know what chaps were?
No, I
Really?
do.
Oh.
But
But
the chat, and so I looked, and there's some S&M chaps, so yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, I mean,
All-
I'm like,
all kinds, baby.
wow. Okay, cool.
Present
so
day.
saying assless is just redundant. Like
It
pin
is. It's
number?
redundant because
Yeah.
they're only at the front, right?
Yeah. Oh, they're not even at the front. It's just legs. It's
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
just so that your jeans don't fall apart.
Yeah, but the saying assless, you wanna emphasize the fact that you're all cheeked up on a Tuesday when you're wearing them.
Yeah, it's to emphasize the fact that there is not a secondary pair of pants under.
Right. There's no jeans
Oh,
underneath.
that's the assless part. Got it.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some dick holding stuff going on. I don't know. Anyway,
On that note, my friends,
Well, we're back.
Things not to Google.
Wait,
Maybe
wait for it.
commercial.
Did I
Oh,
add it to this
yeah.
screen? I didn't add it to this. Oh, I did. Haha. And it dances in the middle of the screen there.
hey, this is an adult program.
Yeah. It's. I need to find a squirrel dancing in chaps now.
Mhm.
Somebody's got to be able to make one of those.
I'm proud of you for not putting it over your face this time. Maybe you would just set your boundary that like if it's not assless, it's not happening.
Oh, bless your heart.
Okay, well, I'm on
yes.
the island.
Oh, but you're on this island.
Yes.
You managed to actually find the Charis fungi. It is here. You fill up a vial of it, and you have fulfilled your requirement, at least for one of the three, for Professor Totsky.
I would like to fill up a specimen jar of it for personal use as well.
Done and done.
I want to do whatever the equivalent of searching the room is for this little batch.
Go ahead, give me a perception check. And I want Tharis and Senzan to give me a perception check as well.
Okay.
My rolls are dog shit.
Can I do a perception check too?
No.
Ooh.
23.
But I'm on top of the
18.
horns.
Something's moving. Something's moving in the water right behind Tharis, and she sees it. What are you doing,
Alright.
Tharis?
I am going to jump back away from the water.
You can take an action, so go
Yell.
ahead and move yourself.
Okay. Can I talk as I'm doing this?
Absolutely. We're not in
Okay.
combat yet.
I'm gonna jump back and turn as I jump and yell to the rest of the party, there's something moving in the water, and I'm going to pull out my scimitar.
All right. Senzan, what are you doing? You can take an action. You've been notified. Are you staying there? Are you moving?
I am going to, move more on land and kind of peer at whatever is going on.
All right. As you jump onto land and Theris pulls her scimitar out and whirls around, you see a little group of pests swimming by.
Oh, babies!
Yep.
Sorry, little Ericas. You just
Erica's
made
sibling.
Me
They are not wearing the bow, and if they weren't the familiar of one of your party, I mean, they're pretty nasty. They're poisonous and sharp, fangy things. So there's just a swarm of them swimming by to the northwest of the island.
Hmm.
And they're swimming
Yeah,
around
so
and
nice.
off to the
Monty,
west.
do we need to worry about those things?
I mean, I wouldn't, start shit.
Don't start no shit, won't be no shit. Does
Yeah.
Erica feel anything, like any sort of like connection with them? Not like psychic connection, just like, like when you're a kid and you're out with your parents and you see like, like a group of 4 or 5 peers and like, oh, but I'm with my parents and they, does that harken to anything?
I don't know. Does she, DM?
Not really. I mean, I guess it's not mating season, so no.
It's always mating season.
Somebody clip that, please.
Do they have
Alright.
little chaps on?
No, they are not pest. You get the squirrel now. Do they have little chaps
I
on?
don't even know if they have asses.
Probably Flacco of some kind.
Asses are relative.
Your magical physiologies professor could tell you.
We will ask.
Here?
Do pests have butts?
Yeah, but where does the poop come from?
I mean, it's got a something. Does it have enough of a cheek for it to be considered an ass?
The cheek makes the ass.
I don't have an answer. I mean, you could dissect one, I guess.
Perhaps they're not all cheeked up on a Tuesday.
Perhaps.
That Mormon, I just noticed in my inventory, I have a tiny cape and tiny suspenders.
Yep.
What were those for?
They
Who
were from the
those?
frog that got giant and tried to eat you.
Oh.
But it was a little frog, and it was like doing the hello, my baby. Hell, yeah.
Mhm. Yep.
Yeah, because
Okay.
that's where Erica's bow came from. It was a bow tie.
Yep.
Right. Okay. Okay. So I do not believe I've received anything on this island because my rolls have been embarrassingly bad. So if is there anything else I can do to kind of look around?
There doesn't look like much else here. You've harvested what you came for. There's tons of other mosses and lichens and herbs and weeds growing all around you. for all intents and purposes, you're in the Everglades, right? So there's all kinds of wildlife and flora and fauna, exotic flora and fauna, swamp exotic flora and fauna.
Do we move slower when we're wading through the water? Like
Your movement is halved when you're in the water.
So is that 15 feet?
Yes. But I'm not going to worry about it right now. Unless you're in combat, it doesn't matter.
Oh, okay. Then, if y'all are cool with it, we could just jump up to S4 and check out that little hut.
Yeah.
All right,
So,
go ahead,
like,
move
there's-
yourself up. How are you getting? There's a little fence around it, so you can either climb up over the fence and approach from the back, or you can
Is there like
go
a
around.
little part broken? Like right? Looks like
Yeah.
there's like a little broken part.
Yep,
Yeah.
it's a little dilapidated.
Hiccup, hold on.
I can just jump the fence and.
How
Yeah, I want-
dark is it right now?
We're in the
It
middle
is
of the day.
daylight. It is daylight,
Okay.
but it's foggy and misty, but it is not in any way
Got it.
dark
Yep.
shadows or darkness.
I'm gonna mirthfully leap over the fence.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
Show me where you're
jump
going.
over it.
Pew.
All
I
right.
didn't have to. I could have just walked around, but I just haven't gotten to mirthfully leap.
Can I just kick out a slat so everybody can save themselves the trouble?
Yeah, fucking.
Sure.
I can probably kick it out. I got hose.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Erica and I
Let's
just
save our buddies here some wading
Yeah.
through the swamp.
Erica and I just went to the broken bit.
Yep, and something's going to happen in tandem here. So Theris and Pepsi sort of make way for your friends. They're making a little bit of noise.
I ram it.
Okay, I need Maudit to give me a perception check, and I'll make the check for the pest.
Why do I suddenly feel like we shouldn't have kicked the fence so loudly?
20.
You hear some snarling coming from the other side of the shed there.
Uh-oh.
We're fucking bullies. Just coming up here.
Right?
Forget that
Fence,
fence.
you know, if it was a nice fence, that would be one thing, but it was a dilapidated fence.
Oh no! Is this destruction of property? Are we gonna get in trouble?
No,
Probably.
You're not.
Probably.
Yeah, I definitely let them know, and then I would also like to do a nature check to think about what makes a snarly sound that lives.
That would be a survival check.
Well, I'll make that then.
Give me. What'd you get?
Hold on, the dice is in the way. I can't see. That's a 14.
Some sort of lupine, wolf-like, dog-like creature would make a sound like that.
Ooh.
Oops.
Yep, doesn't narrow it down, but doesn't make it better.
All right. Are you guys
So
doing
do
anything?
we not want to check out S4?
I mean, we do, but I don't think it's gonna be a good time.
Well,
I think
We
we
could
are
go-
strong.
All right. Since no one has decided they're
I-
moving away,
I would like to
Yes.
from where I'm at from the back of the building. I want to see if there's any sort of. I assume there's no doors, but if there's any ingress that
there
we
are two
could-
doors. Well, you can't see them, but they're on the northwest
I
side
see
of the
them on the
building.
map.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Your
is
character
there
can't see them.
is there a window? Is there some way like? It sounds like something's coming for us. It sounds like this fence was made to either keep something in or out, but as it's dilapidated, it has, not served that purpose particularly well. So I just want to see, like, from where we're at, if we get rushed by, like, wild hogs or something, is there a window that we can jump in? Is there a wall we can climb? Is there, like, how high up is the roof?
It's a small shack, so it's only about 7 or 8 feet tall. You might be able to jump up, mirthfully leap onto the roof of the shack. There are no windows behind in the location you're at, so on the western wall or southern wall, you don't see any windows.
Is the shack suspiciously shaped like a what's the word I'm looking for? Like a paddock or a horse stall?
You wouldn't be able to tell that just from the back of it.
Well, if there are horses in there,
There are
Can
no
I
horses.
roll
You can't.
that?
Yeah, I
nothing
mean,
that's.
like, it
This
wouldn't be
does
horses,
not
but,
sound
like-
equine in
like
any way.
like suspiciously like an animal enclosure versus a human house.
No, and I will tell you, it sounds like they're searching for something. And then Maudit and Aurora's ears both perk up as they hear a guttural voice say, like, food nearby.
Don't like
Talking about us?
don't like that.
I think it is time to roll initiative as they come
can
around
I
the
stealth
building.
before we do that?
Absolutely.
Can I jump on the roof before we do that?
Climb.
Climb?
No, I'm gonna say you guys waited enough time, so.
Okay.
15.
All right, so hold tight. Let me run the encounter. Now roll initiative, please. Sorry.
Do
Oh,
I need
man.
to?
Never mind. Don't worry about it. Theris, what did you get the first time?
I rolled better.
Am I rolling?
Yeah, everybody roll for initiative.
Oh,
What
shit,
happens is if I start the encounter in D&D Beyond, you guys will auto-populate if I start the encounter before you roll for initiative.
I'm very grateful.
grateful. Stealth.
I'm very
Nice.
grateful that I just wasted a 19 plus 5 on a fucking initiative roll.
No, that's
Can we?
you're gonna learn that great initiative rolls are key.
Yeah,
One of these days.
Because my 6 means I'm gonna die again.
Means
I'm
you're gonna go
gonna
last.
stand. I'm not doing much better.
Can we take our break before we get into this
Sure.
encounter?
Sure. And okay, there's everybody. Let me auto roll for the monsters. And then I will start it, and we will take our little break.
I am disliking how many monsters you keep just subtly dropping on the map.
Wait, what happened? There's twice as many
Yeah.
monsters
There are
now.
4 of them. Mandy, we only play for about 2.5 hours, so we're going to take our break now, and I need to use the little boys' room anyway and refresh my bourbon drink. So, we will be back very shortly. You guys don't talk yet. Don't talk. You're going to do it anyway. All right.
Talking.
Yeah.
No, that's not big enough. No,
I wonder what kind of
that's
balls-
not big enough either. That's more like it. We're delighted to have you with us. To add to your enjoyment, we're all wound up to bowl you over at intermission time with live wire service at our snack bar, where you'll find a tempting variety of favorite foods and beverages. Now it's showtime, folks. And you can be sure it's the best show in town. Your continued patronage is very, very welcome.
Who's setting up shop? We got a cleric paladin who is also setting up shop. We're gonna call our consortium Praetor's Haberdashery Consortium. We don't sell hats.
Is we don't sell hats part of the name?
No, I just thought I'd clarify.
I like it better if it was part of the name. Yeah, me too.
Oh,
That
you
would
want-
be very
I mean,
funny.
I'm the head of it, so like we could add that to the name.
Yeah, we will then. We're gonna have shirts made. I gotta get their portraits all put together, and we're gonna have merchandise.
Oh my god!
This is gonna be awesome.
Praetor's Haberdashery Consortium. Parentheses. We don't sell hats.
I would buy one of those shirts.
It's intermission. Rise and stretch time. Time to refresh yourself and visit our snack bar. Got a yen for hot popcorn? Your favorite soft drinks are sparkling cold. The juicy Frank sizzling hot. There's delicious coffee, freshly brewed, and all kinds of ice cream and candy to tempt you. Showtime will be announced loud and clear to get you back to your car in time. So stretch your legs. Come to the snack bar now.
They don't really apply to level 0 characters.
They don't? Okay. All right. So then I won't grab them. I thought that crit might be that extra one. Okay. So here's the regular damage. Oh, say good night, Francis. Oh, that's Chip. Oh, man. Oh, I'm sorry, Chip.
Suck it, Chip.
Whoops. I thought
I'm sorry, sir. This is a private mountain.
But I only wanted it.
This mountain is reserved for patrons.
But
it's a supply depot for all sorts of good things, which people can get at the snack bar. like soft drinks, candy bars of all kinds, delicious popcorn, and refreshing ice cream treats.
But I am a patron.
Well, why didn't you say so? Be our guest.
Through, and you're kind of at a point where you can't really wedge your way in there anymore. You're like,
Here, boy. Here, boy. Come. Here, boy. You can do it. Come on.
Yes, sir. May I help you?
I'd like 2 of those, please.
Hot dogs? Yes, sir.
And 3 of those. And 1 of those. And 5 bars of these. And a cup of the nice hot liquid.
Coffee. Coming right up.
Oh, and 2 bags of those peculiar white puffy material.
You mean our crunchy popcorn? Shall I wrap that for you, sir?
Oh, that's all right. My saucer's just outside.
They come from miles to enjoy our intermission.
I'm terribly sorry. Bjorn, you explode, and in your place is a sweet roll.
Nice.
Hello there. Give the demonstration of my new invention, the goodies machine. The machine turns out delicious hot doggies one after the other. And thirst-quenching sodas also. Gives popcorn of the most tasty kind, plain unbuttered. Candy too, crunchy and dandy. Steaming hot coffee and ice cream too. These goodies are at a snack bar just waiting for you.
Private messenger. And do you know how to do that in Facebook? I mean, in Facebook, whatever. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell?
At least Facebook is still around
Wow.
hundreds of years into the future.
Hey, why mess with a good thing,
Go ahead
right?
and clip that one, guys. And you send that one to me later, too. Thanks a lot.
As everyone knows, rainbows usually have a treasure at the end. Let's follow this one and see if we can find the pot of gold.
Father, and I suppose you've come to claim me treasure.
Well, we'd like to see the gold first.
Ethan, there's better than gold in here, me lad. No, just look here, no.
Candy, refreshing soft drinks, popcorn, ice cream. Well, that's some treasure, but anyone can buy luscious treats like these at the snack bar.
You don't tell me. Do you suppose you could get me a job as a snack bar attendant?
Brass knuckles he's wearing, and the creature just.
How did the creature go?
One more time?
What? One more time?
No, that was it.
Like you crave that corn when it's freshly bobbed, you gotta beat it to the box with the butter on the top. Get with it, man, start strolling down to the sweets that you're rolling, the best in town. Our candy's real gone, if I'm understood. To all you squares, that means the confection is positively delicious. Cork that stuff, give me 5, let me send you into this nutty jive. Go, man, go! It ain't very far. Shake it on down to this cool snack bar. Come on, Jill, give us a treat. A friendly pepper-upper with a tasty beat.
Drink Dr. Pepper, Dr. Pepper, 'cause it never lets you down.
Frosty, man, frosty.
People, we might be able to take care of that. I
I'm
understand.
gonna sing the doom song now.
Oh, God.
Doom, 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 da doom, doom, da doom, da doom, doom, da doom, 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 da doom, doom, da doom, doom, Doomy, doom, doom, doom. The end.
Music to the ears of the hungry. The sizzle of a mouth-watering hamburger. Fresh, lean beef, done to a golden brown, couched in a soft bun, and garnished to taste. Man, that's hunger heaven. And you'll feel like you're heaven sent when you get one at our refreshment stand.
Happen, let me see. Is there a deception check or a horse? Or does a horse have a... Ooh, it's going for the...
deception for a horse. Let me unmute you. And we are back, friends. Just in time for some combat.
Woo.
Let me get the music going. There we go. All right, cool. Did everybody have... never mind. I'm not going to ask if everything came out okay.
I just realized they had to shave her little wrist.
Dude, if you had assless chaps, you wouldn't have to take anything off.
Wait. Hold on.
Oh, is it her little naked wrist?
Aww.
Yes, it's so cute.
Aww.
Oh, and she's
So
so
cute.
fluffy. Oh.
She's just gonna flop. I'm just gonna let her be flopped for now, and then I'll put her down when her done.
Aww.
Sorry for the distraction.
That was perfectly fine as a squirrel moment. All right, we are in combat with some wargs. So let me, let's see. They are view details page. I just want to show you. I'll tell you. They're actually in your magical physiologies class. You have learned that they're actually semi-intelligent and they're wolf-like creatures, but they have a language.
I mean, I did hear them say that we were food.
Yep.
Which is
Yeah.
horrifying.
All right. So let's see. Here's what we got. I'm gonna have to mute. Madame. There we go. Wow, almost everyone's first. So I've got Pepsi, Senzan, Pest, Warg A, Hiccup, Theras, Maudit, and then Warg DBC, and then Aurora's last. She rolled a 1.
So I'm before. Yay.
You are actually before 3 of them.
Shocking.
Pepsi is first, though. Pepsi, you are muted. There you go. What is Pepsi doing?
Well, I don't see them, right?
Well, I thought you... Didn't you mercifully... Oh, you didn't.
I would like to. I wanted to know,
We took too long to decide
That's
that we
right.
were going to climb and leap.
Basically, if I can do a mirthful leap and jump on top of the building, I don't know how much that counts towards my move.
I'll tell you, it'll take half your movement.
Half of my movement.
Yep.
Okay.
So you can
that'll
still walk to
give
the front of
me-
the building.
Yeah, then I'm gonna do that with my crossbow, and from that position. And I don't know that I have enough time to warn Hiccup, but Hiccup is a bird, so she'll probably make it back down if she really wants to.
Tell you what, give me athletics or acrobats check, whichever one is easier. And if you succeed, you manage to leap with Hiccup still in your horns.
Okay.
No.
This is amazing. I love it.
That's a 25.
You, no problem whatsoever. You, with Hiccup in your horns, leap up onto the top of the building. There you are.
Hiccup's just like, we're flying!
And just to paint the picture of the moment, because she made this decision so sort of last minute without warning, she does the like mom hitting the brakes in the car thing where like, you know, you throw your hand
Reaching
out,
up on
but
top of your
she's
head.
like, it's fine. Like I'm trying to make sure my sunglasses don't fall off.
You got it.
So if that can be my movement, then I would like to.
You see 3 of them, and they have not noticed you up on top of the building.
I only see 3.
Or 4 of them, I'm sorry. Math is
okay.
hard.
No, that's cool. I just want to make sure. Okay, in that case, then I'm gonna attack with my crossbow. I'm gonna attack A because that one seems like it's most likely to go after my friends.
Okay.
So roll to hit.
Yep.
Well, that's not ideal. That's a 9.
That is a miss.
Okay. I only
the
get 1 attack.
Right. The crossbow bolt thwacks into the ground next to it, and it turns to look at you.
shit. I hope they don't have mirthful leaps.
Mirthfully leaping wargs.
Let's see. As a bonus action, a creature other than yourself within 60 feet that can hear you gains an inspiration die. For 10 minutes, the creature can add it to an ability. I'll save that one. I have another. I feel like I've got two different kinds of.
You've got bonus actions and reactions.
Okay. Reaction. I have an
Senzan
opportunity
is on deck,
attack.
and then the pest, and then Warg A.
An opportunity attack would not. I am not opportune in this moment, correct?
No, you are way above it, so it would have to be on the roof for it to move, and you'd get an opportunity attack. So.
Okay, then that's my
All
turn.
right, pass to Senzan, and then the pest, and then the first Warg.
Okay. Did my 15 stealth succeed?
If you will, yes. If you want to be hidden, you are hidden. And
So,
remember, you roll with advantage.
Oh, yeah, that was with advantage.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, I'm going to sneak. Let's see.
In your cat suit.
Oh my god, you're still in a spy suit.
That's right. I'm gonna sneak. Is diagonal 10 or?
No, diagonal's just 5.
Okay.
You can move diagonal 5 as far as you want through your movement.
15, 20, 25. That's fine. Okay. I'm going to sneak there and I'm going to cast color spray in a cone.
Yep. It'll hit all of them.
At
How
them,
far does
yep.
the cone go?
Actually, I'm going to go 30 there. It's 15 feet.
Yep. So if you want to get all of them, you got to be right there.
So I'm, you know me, I'm in their face. All right. So I've got to roll 6 die 10 to see how many hit points of creatures it's going to affect.
Yep. Go ahead and roll.
Can I hit D6 times, like, how many?
What do you mean?
Oh, 10. Sorry, hang on.
I'm going to look up color spray just...
Yep. Oh, I see. Cool. You can click it how many...
Yeah, I do it all the time. It's great.
I see. Okay. Roll. Bam! Alright, so 33
All right.
hit points of dudes.
So, I'm going to say D and B are blinded. C and A are not.
Okay.
But you're not really sure.
Right, I
You
don't
suspect
know
D and
that.
B are blinded. All right. So, Cat Lady just appears out of nowhere and casts a shimmering wall of colors or cone of colors at these wargs that are slathering and looking for blood and food. I've got the Pest and then Warg A and then Hiccup.
Okay. Erica is just gonna, because I haven't had my action or my move yet to tell her to do anything, she's just gonna come around here and be like, hey, what's up?
All right. I think Erica too is going the way of the dodo tonight.
It's gonna go down like a dream.
All right, Warg A is going to take a swipe at the Pest.
What? No. Not with her amazing.
He rolled a 3, so
Yeah, her AC is 15.
yep, he misses. Hiccup.
How's Erica's dex?
Her dex is naturally a 14, and then if it's a saving throw, she gets to add my proficiency to it.
Okay. Hiccup's gonna cast Ice Knife.
There you go.
I'm gonna cast it at Org C.
All right.
So let me roll. That's gonna be a 23 to hit.
That's a hit.
So it's gonna be. I'm upcasting it, by the way.
And Warg, what happens when people are blind? Can you remind me what happens when an enemy is blind? Or Senzan, since you cast it.
Oh.
Just look up blind status. I can look.
13 points of damage to Warg C.
All right, 13 points of damage to Warg C.
And then Warg A, B, Warg A, B, C, and D have to make a Dexterity 14 saving throw as well as Erica.
All right, so let's do Erica first. Dexterity save.
Plus my proficiency of 2, yeah.
I don't think a 4 plus her 2 plus your 2 is going to do it. So, all right, the pest fails. How much damage?
I gotta roll. Hold on. I have to see how much.
Erica 2, we hardly knew ye.
She's got
It won't be
28.
that bad.
She's got 28 hit points. She's her tank.
All right.
14 points of cold damage.
Ouch.
Oof. But it was cold, not fire, so she regenerates.
All right, and then Warg A, Dex save?
Yes, 14.
We'll roll the 19, so Warg A saves.
Saves.
Oh, fuck.
Any damage?
Nope, no damage.
All right, and then Warg C was the one that was originally hit, so let's roll for Warg B. Nat 20. Warg B saves.
Why can't you roll this well for Erica?
I know,
So,
right?
Do you need to know what blinded does? I'm
It
sorry.
doesn't matter. They're. Oh, hold on. Let me look at blinded again.
Attack rolls have advantage. The creature's attack rolls have
Actually,
disadvantage.
yeah. You know what? Hold on.
And
If
it
a blinded
fails-
creature can't see, it automatically fails any ability check that requires sight.
What about a saving throw?
No.
Is an ability check and a saving throw? Is
Any
a saving
ability
throw an
check?
ability check?
No. It's a saving throw.
I mean, if you've got to dodge something, wouldn't you have to see it?
I'll give it disadvantage, so I'll roll again.
If it's a dex, I don't know about other things.
Yep,
But...
I'll give it disadvantage, so I'll roll again and take the lower. 8 plus 1 is 9, so I will take the lower. All right, so that's going to be 14 to that one as well.
Yep.
Boop. 14 damage. All right, and then A, B, C was the original, and did I roll for D? I don't think I did yet.
No.
So Dex save. 17. It's that one is D blinded. D is blinded. Disadvantage. So let me set. It will not be the 18. It will be. It will be the 17. Sorry.
Damn it.
In its blinded state, it manages to dodge the exploding ice knife. Anything else? Hiccup.
I don't think I have any other bonus actions, so that's gonna be it for me. I'm gonna stay on Pepsi's horns. I like the high ground.
You got it. All right. Theris, then Maudit, and then the Warg D.
Alright, since there's no point in being sneaky anymore, I'm not gonna waste my time with jumping on the roof, because I can't do as much from up there.
Yep.
I run around to the side of the building where the wargs are.
Yep.
Okay. So I am, and very quickly, what shape are the 4 wargs in again?
Warg
D is
B.
blinded.
Yep. Warg B looks to be in pretty bad shape. It's got actually B and C look to be in pretty bad shape. They've been kind of gutted by this ice knife that Hiccup cast.
Okay. So I think I'm gonna go for D.
Yep. D and A are uninjured as far as you can tell.
Okay. But D is blinded?
Correct.
Okay. So I am... Alright, let me figure out what I'm doing here. I'm going to hit it with my
And you have
scimitar.
advantage, by the way. Anyone who attacks a blinded creature has advantage.
Okay. And then I will do, I guess I may as well do 2 unarmed strikes. And then can I do, for my bonus action,
Absolutely.
I can do Searing Smite.
So, all right, yeah, do your thing. Tell me what you're doing. Exactly.
All right. So I'm gonna run around to the side of the building with my scimitar in one hand, and I'm going to try to strike Warg D, and then pummel it with my fists, and then while this is happening, my scimitar. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, you can, right? So you would cast it, and the attack would get the Searing Smite, and then you'd use the key point to get the 2 other hits.
Correct.
Oh God! All right, so go ahead. In what order are you doing this to what warg?
I'm going to do. I guess I'll do it all to D, since D is uninjured.
Okay.
And B is already looking pretty nasty. So, alright, I just have to figure out which order I need to roll in.
Roll with your scimitar first, because when you
First.
cast Searing Smite, it's the next attack that hits with the sword.
Oh my gosh, seriously? I rolled a 1?
You have advantage.
Oh, that's right.
It's
alright,
blinded.
let me... hold on. D&D Beyond is doing something. Oh, and I hit the wrong thing. Gosh darn it.
That's
okay,
okay.
ignore that. That was damage.
Mm-mm.
Oh, much better. 26.
All right. Roll for damage now with Searing Smite and the scimitar.
Okay. How do I... Alright, so let me go to spells. Okay, let me clear that out of the way. Alright, that's an 11 for
All right,
Searing
and
Smite.
yeah, roll for your scimitar damage as well.
Okay. I can't actually see it. 7.
18 damage on D.
Correct.
All right.
Oh,
so
wait, I haven't done my unarmed... Oh, go ahead.
What I was going to say was the party has not seen you do this yet. So Pepsi and Hiccup and Senzanne see this, and Maudit and Aurora do not. But they see Theris utter something in an infernal language, and fire shoots from her hand up her blade when she hits this warg. And fire explodes from her blade as she hits it. And then she just decides to punch it in the head twice with her monk abilities afterward.
Just because I can.
It's just the principle. of the thing.
Exactly.
Do you think you can leverage that into, like,
That's a hit.
our morning herbs?
Oh, I didn't roll damage. Sorry.
It's all right. Just roll damage and then we'll get to the next hit. The reason I'm asking, so...
Why can't I see anything?
So you killed the first warg before your second monk strike. Do you want to use that second strike on another one?
I'm gonna use it on B because I assume I can't get to A.
Nope,
can
you're... And I'm assuming... Yeah, you're right there. You're catty corner, so go ahead.
Okay, I think B is the only one I can reach without moving any farther. And I cannot actually see what my die are doing, so...
Go ahead and roll to hit again.
Okay. Sorry, I don't know why it's... Oh, nat 20.
All right, roll damage.
So it's driving me crazy. Can you see it? Because I can't.
Yeah, I can. All right. So, you guys should all have a healthy fear of your tiefling friend who has just run around the corner and killed 2 wargs.
Yeah, I can't see anything, but I'm getting just like a weird vibe coming through the psychic connection with Erica.
I helped.
Yep. I mean, seriously, the those of you who see this are like, man, I never want to be on her bad side. We've got Maudit up, and then 2 dead wargs, another warg, and then Aurora.
Cool. So not a whole hell of a lot left to do, but there are 2 wards left. So fun fact, witches are a familiar focused class, so I get to cast spells through my familiar, even if they do not have the range of touch. So I'm going to cast Dragon's Breath. And it is a bonus action that causes a willing creature, Erica, to spew magical energy from its mouth. And I choose, let's see, acid or poison. Acid or poison. Go with acid. Acid today sounds good.
Sounds more baller in the moment.
Right. And so.
Yes.
So I'm trying to figure out how it works because it's a bonus action to cast it, but then if I look at my thing familiars, it says I can use my action or bonus action to mentally command my familiar to make an attack. So I believe that means I can then just have Erica puke on them.
Okay.
So that is a Dex saving throw, which does use my spell saving throw, which is, if I can find it somewhere, it's somewhere. Why is it not obvious on my? There it is. Spell save DC is 14.
Okay.
It's a 15-foot cone. And it's 3d6 damage.
You got it. Uno momento while where did I put it? While I load up Catwoman. This is what I'm dealing with in chat, people. So, yeah. Just thought I'd share.
mean,
Now we just gotta superimpose Senzan's face.
There you go. All right.
And if the cloak can have wings, is there any reason why it couldn't twist itself into a whip?
oh hell yeah.
If you want to have that other
Yes.
ability, be that, go to town. Yeah, but
Do
there's a drawback. There's a requirement for that she doesn't. Well, you don't know about. All right. Anyway, who's saving what? What do you?
The wargs have to make a DC 14 Dex saving throw.
Against what kind of breath is your little pest breathing out at them?
Acid, because I felt like that was most thematic for vomit.
All right. Warg A fails.
Awesome.
And Warg C fails.
Cool. 3d6. That's 9 damage.
All right. To each.
To each.
Got it. Warg A has taken its first damage this combat. All right. D is anything else, Modit?
Nope, because that was my action and bonus action.
All right. D is dead. B is dead. Warg C is going to take a snap at Erica because it just breathed acid at it.
Yep.
Puked acid.
Why would you
There
want
you
to
go.
take another? Why would you want to go in for another taste of that?
It was trying to kill it. It's angry. It misses. And
I believe
Go ahead.
Erica, does Erica get a reaction attack? Like,
it's not moving. It's just staying there.
I mean, if they tried to attack it and it's in melee.
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay. I don't know.
Aurora decides to. What is Aurora going to cast? She's going to cast.
Are you tracking its hit points?
Yes, I'm tracking its hit points and the pest's hit points.
Gotcha.
Aurora's just going to shoot it. She's going to move around to the corner, and she's going to shoot Warg a... Let's see. She's going to throw a dagger at it. And does an 11 hit? I think an 11 misses. She misses with her dagger. However, bonus action, she is going to give... who's first? Pepsi. She's going to give Pepsi Bardic Inspiration.
Aw, thank you.
And now we are back to the top of the order with Pepsi inspired by Aurora telling her, "You can do it! Kill those things!"
How attached are we to Erica right now?
Erica is Erica number 2.
I mean, we've seen her come back from obliteration before.
Yeah, like she's bug Jesus. She's fine.
Out of character, I think we're gonna try to see how many reincarnations of Erica we can get.
Oh, absolutely, 100%.
Okay. Could we say that it's pre-established that if I thunder wave these fools, that it's not going to be like rude as a friend?
So out of character, Muddy will never be upset if somebody accidentally kills Erica.
Okay, well, I'm gonna try to cast.
She chucks her into the river.
Yeah, like you saw Muddy pick her up and throw her into the water to see if she would drown or if the water was too deep. So it's a reasonable assumption on Pepsi's part that Muddy's not going to be too perturbed if something happens.
Okay, I am new to using spells. I have intentionally avoided being a spellcaster. I clicked cast on Thunderwave, and it took up a spell slot, but...
So now you have to roll for damage.
So that's because Thunderwave is not an attack spell, it's a save spell, so it won't show anything until you roll the damage.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll the damage.
That is 9.
9 damage?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so from the roof, Hiccup, you are rattled from your perch as this thunder wave goes off from Pepsi and flattens utterly into a gooey pile of nothing Erica and Warg C.
Doesn't she get to do a save?
Oh, right. Sorry, they have less hit points, so let me do saves.
Yeah, she gets
try.
What kind of save is it?
It's a con save.
Plus 2.
What's your spell save DC?
No, it's my proficiency bonus, so it's
No,
plus 2.
I'm talking about Pepsi.
Yeah.
Oh, my spell save DC is 14.
Plus 2, 11 plus 2 is 13. Erica is indeed flattened into paste.
Yes, 11 plus 2 is dead.
Sorry, Erica. You were a good little
Erica
baby.
2, we hardly knew ye. And so that is indeed. Erica 2 goes.
Wait, how much damage was it? It was only 9 damage, right?
Yeah, Erica only had 8 hit points.
Oh, god damn it, because it wasn't the start of her
Right,
turn
she
yet.
hadn't. Yeah.
Oh well. We hardly knew ye.
And Warg C. So the only thing left is Warg A. And
Erica's dead. Long live
Senzan.
Erica 3.
Senzan is up. And then Warg A. And then Hiccup.
Wait, so Warg A just lost 9 hit points also and is just like chilling?
The only damage it had taken prior to that was Erica puking on it.
Got it.
Okay,
Senzan, I think you're talking to mute.
Yeah,
Yep,
sorry,
there you
thank you. I'll just toss a firebolt at it.
Always a good plan.
I like how you say that, like you're just gonna like just kind of
That is a hit.
lackadaisically just drop it out of your hand.
Yeah, I'm just gonna throw my credit card at it and like we'll be fine. Save me the time.
All right. 3 damage. It is still up. It's pissed and it's going after Senzan. And it reaches to bite you. And 12.
Like that's your roll, or that's the
My
damage?
roll is a 12.
Nope.
All right. It lunges at you and misses. You manage to dodge out of the way.
And my symbiotic friend kind of like furls out this weird, like creepy wing misty thing and then vanishes. Like you're like, did I just see that?
Ooh.
As I dodge.
Hiccup, then Theris.
I'm gonna magic missile it.
I magic missile the dark or warg.
I'm glad we went to the same place.
Exactly. How much?
Let's see. So that's
Because they don't miss, right?
4, 8 plus 5, 13 points of force damage.
All right. How do you want to do it?
I'm gonna just I was like, leave my friend Sanzan alone, and I'm gonna point at it, and a little pew 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 will come out of my little bird claw.
I'm just picturing you perched on top of Pepsi's horns on top of a hut in the swamp, killing a warg with a magic missile. That was epic. Awesome. We are now out of combat, my friends.
Cool. I'm gonna walk around and scoop up the boat.
Is there anything to search? Are there any corpses to search?
Yeah, sure. There's some flattened into paste with like bones and blood all over the place on the ground. And then the two that Theris killed are actually just, full carcasses.
Can I search them?
You may.
I'm not gonna stop you. And we still haven't seen what's inside the shed.
Yep, there does not appear to be anything on them. If you'd like to roll, you may, but this would be a caca. They're wargs. They don't really have stuff.
Can I search the shed?
So
Is the
you're
door
entering the shed. Let us move on.
I jumped down with like on my horns, and one last real quick thing. I just want to take the visible corpses of the wargs and drag them into the water.
Hey, feed the rest of the pests. It's the circle of life.
Aurora's... Oh my god! Can we feed them like ducks?
Aw, just take a little bit of warg meat over there and some over there.
I'm just picturing you all there, like just cutting off hunks of warg meat and throwing them into the water to feed the pests.
Exactly.
It's like when you go to Panera and you're done eating, but there's all those little sparrows everywhere. You just like break off your.
Yeah, we're taking like a 10-minute break. I'm casting Find Familiar, and we're feeding the pests.
Perfectly normal, exactly what every college student does.
Exactly.
Who is currently injured?
I don't think anybody got injured.
No,
I don't think anyone did.
Erica.
He was just
Erica.
Took one. Okay, well, I'm gonna join Hiccup.
She took one for the team.
Yeah. It's either she dies or I die. This has happened every single fight.
Yeah. I'm gonna join Hiccup and checking out the hut.
All right, there are moss and fungi harvesting kits in neat little bundles on some tables, and you actually see a bunch of already harvested herbs and fungi and moss, and one of them is actually labeled elder moss.
Hey, Marty!
All of it in my pocket. All of it.
Yeah. I mean, is any of it cool looking? Like, would I know what any of it is?
I mean, some of it is pipeweed, right?
Marty,
the Widowbloom likes their pipeweed.
We're going halvesies on that particular one.
You can just have that. That's fine.
Ah, that's so solid. Okay, well, can I do a perception check and just do a little extra looky-loo?
Sure, go ahead. Let me bring that back up.
15.
All right. You do not see anything else. It's just it's a research shed. You get the sense that the Witherbloom used this for storage of whatever it is they're harvesting from the swamp before they bring it back onto campus.
Specifically, I want to be looking for anything that, like, you know how on campuses they frequently like they'll send out an email blast like, hey, you have to print this out and put it in all of your classrooms, all the labs have to have this data. Like, is there anything that is like, hey, don't forget, if you need to get from doc to doc, do this, or like anything that's the sort of like dumb hand-holdy shit that nobody cares about except when you actually need it?
No, there's no dot matrix printouts hanging on the wall or anything.
There's no like, hey, remember when you're in the swamp, you need to wear your lab gear, long pants, closed-toed shoes.
remember, students kind of regularly die at Strixhaven, so it's sort of
noticed.
Yeah, it's sort of kind of like Hogwarts, right? No, it's sort of you know, you're an adult. Be safe. Don't take stupid risks.
Fair.
Yeah, fair. My thoughts exactly. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm
So there's like
practicing
no
it.
Strixhaven equivalent of the environmental health and safety team who come in and make sure you're actually following the rules.
I think that's who Witherbloom is.
Oh, they are.
This
they
whole
are
place is an OSHA violation.
Yeah.
Hopsy's just like.
Are you just like running
this
around the tree? Are you like dancing
Yeah.
witter shins around the tree?
Yeah.
Is Jacob still on your horns?
I got that.
Yeah.
So she's dancing around the tree with you.
That's just where she lives now.
I love it. I'd like to think that I have like in my hair, I have like a few little snacks stashed away for her.
How long is a short rest?
A half an hour or so. I mean, if you want to take a short rest, go ahead, and Maudit can summon Erica the Third.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna take a short rest.
All right, so everyone may take a short rest, and while this is going on, wriggling up from the swamp to join Maudit is Erica the Third.
Yay! My baby! I plopped that bow right on her head.
Yep, the bow shall never be destroyed.
Nope. Because it got covered in the magic lube.
I used Arcane Recovery to recover 2 first level spells.
You got it.
I have a question. When I do a short rest, there's an option called Bard. Hit die 1d8 plus 3, total 3. What is that?
So you do you want to? You can do this better than I can. Hiccup. Do you want to do it?
The what?
Never mind. If you hit that button, you can roll the die to get some of your hit points back.
Yeah. Were you injured?
Yep.
No, I'm fine.
Then ignore it.
Yeah, you don't have to.
All right. I know we wanted to leave a little early tonight, so I want to make sure we have time for confessionals. Yes, we can deal with the other thing next time.
Oh no.
That's
The
not
murder?
it's not ominous at all, is it?
Deal with the murder.
Well, I can't do another setting my sword on fire to like take a long rest. So
Yep. So yeah, like you guys. Go ahead.
Can I go last? I'm gonna mute myself and listen.
Okay.
But
yeah,
glass is empty.
The glass is empty. Also, just to be clear, right? I want you all to realize you've never seen. It's freaky to watch the demon lady, erupt in flames and just turn into a whirling dervish of destruction. So, I will just throw that out there.
It's amazing, but also,
Scary
did we
shit.
not have actual whirling dervishes in the carnival?
It's up to you. You can decide.
Yeah.
All right, let us move on to. I'll start with Jax, and we'll go around counterclockwise. So, Jax, how is Jax feeling this week?
Yeah, so it's really interesting. This Senzan's character it's turning really dark, kind of literally and figuratively, and it's kind of an interesting journey. I mean, we're in this swampy Dagobah place with wargs and dark swirling water and pests and fog, and I'm in a black sentient catsuit and this chick with horns just smacked the shit out of these wargs, and I don't know, it's just it's very dark. It's this very dark turn, and I think it's gonna change her trajectory in school because she came here all fire and bright, and now is kind of taking this. It's like being the actor on stage, and now you're becoming the techie, and you're getting into the like machinations of what makes the stage play happen. So it's it's I don't know. We'll see.
All right, cool. Hiccup, how's Hiccup feeling?
Hiccup's feeling really good. This place is a little creepy, though. I don't want to step in the water. I think it'll give me a disease. She's kind of, she's mostly just excited to be able to go to the second year library. She just can't wait to do that. And wow, it's really, I'm tall. I'm tall now. I really like it up here. I get a really good breeze. And oh my God, did you see Theris totally kick those wargs' butts? That was amazing. I do not want to fight her ever. She'll turn me into Strixhaven fried chicken.
That was fucking hilarious. Thank you for that.
Yep.
Theris. How's Theris feeling this week?
So Theris is feeling pretty good right now. She took out 2 wargs with one set of crazy moves, and she's historically used her fists and her swords, but learning a little bit of magic is pretty awesome, because now she can use fists and swords and set them on fire, and they're so much more effective that way. But she's pretty much as usual. Everything is different and everything is an adventure, and whenever anything is kind of creepy or strange, like being in a swamp with dark swirling water, she's like, this must just be what things are like at Strixhaven, and she just goes with the flow. So she's feeling pretty good, but she's a little bit worried too, because they've got a ways to go before they get to their destination.
Perfect. And just to be clear, right, that flaming strike is a feature of your demonic blood. So you didn't learn that magic. That just erupted from you because of your bloodline.
Oh, so like, would she have known that was something she could do, or was this just
you can play it, you can roleplay it any way you want, I think, going forward. You can decide.
Okay.
Cool.
I think she didn't know it was something she could do, so
Perfect.
it just happened, and she'll have to figure it out. And once they have access to the second floor of that library, maybe she can learn more about it.
Perfect. Ella, do you want to go next, or you want me to wait?
I can go.
All right, cool. Well, I'm just going counterclockwise, so.
No, I appreciate you. Pepsi had a lot of fun being able to utilize her ramming ability and her mirthful leap. And just very glad that that Hiccup stayed on. Pepsi's a little embarrassed that like she's got like 1 attack per round, and she kind of beefed it with her crossbow, but is happy that all of her friends are safe and nobody's injured. She feels real fucking raw about Erica. I know the sentiment, but she still feels real bad about it. Like that wasn't a good feeling, to destroy a tiny cute little creature with a bow and a sarlacc pit for a mouth. Pepsi's a little, I wouldn't say concerned about Theris, but maybe concerned for Theris, because this is brand new and she's never seen it before, and not scared of Theris, just like, holy shit, that's new. That's kind of fucking baller. And like, maybe Theris is getting, like, maybe Theris is coming to the party a little bit.
Perfect.
I don't know why my characters all end up being kind of creepy. What does that say about me?
that you're a creepy woman, my dear.
Creepy and hates stupid people and loves libraries. Just consistent.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
How's Maudit feeling?
I mean, she's on a mission. She's kind of like, I wouldn't say she's at home, because she's not a wilderness girl. She is very much like, she's a carny, so like, but she's kind of enjoying herself. She's enjoying seeing the pests in their natural habitat. She's enjoying problem solving, like no boat, no problem. And she doesn't really get why everyone's all torn up over the fact that like Erica keeps just like blipping to the other side every once in a while. Like, it's no big deal. She's done it herself a few times.
All
Yeah.
right. All right, cool.
It just feels impolite. It feels impolite.
All right, I have to say before we end, my favorite scene tonight was literally you guys chopping off hunks of warg and feeding to the swarm of pests.
I mean, sometimes you've got to stop and smell the roses. Whether or not the roses smell like corpse.
Every rose has its thorns. Every warg has its weird summoning ability to bring more of them because they think that you're food. I'm just waiting for the version of the song to come out that includes that.
Every warg has it. Never mind. Alrighty then. Anything anybody wants to add? We can do promo-y things. I'm gonna go first because you should all scroll back in the chat and check out our Magic the Gathering movie. I dropped the link. It's got 30,000 views on Twitter already, which is pretty fucking awesome. Thank you, madame. And I'm really excited about it. I can't wait. So, Clover B, are you streaming? And then we'll go around counterclockwise this time.
Yeah, I'm streaming Tuesday nights, roundabouts 7:30, 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. I do some sort of like craft or task with some cozy music, get you to relax and wind down for the day before bed. And then Sunday afternoons, chaotic video gaming.
Nice. Ella, at OnlyPans?
Yes, find me on the classic subscription service OnlyPans. It costs $0 to subscribe to my profile, and it's fun and it's cool. And it was just my birthday on Saturday.
Happy birthday, by the way. Did we not? How did we not know that?
We did know. She was supposed to go to Comic-Con, but then like fuck airplanes.
Yeah.
Yeah, a bunch of life stuff happened, so I ended up hanging out for my birthday in my apartment with anyway, OnlyFans, come join. It costs you nothing. Just come hang out with me and be nice to me. Just be nice to me.
Be a human
that's
being.
Literally all I'm asking of anybody in this world. But yeah, find me anywhere at ELA Darling. And yeah, the reason I've been extra checked out this time is because that tiny little lolling creature has just gotten out of surgery and we need to track her down because
you should go do that. Go do that. Myriad, commissions open?
Oh, my commissions are open. If you want character art for your D&D character or any other sort of TTRPG character, I do that. Hi, hello. You can go check out my Twitter, myriad_x. And I also stream. I stream normally Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays. Tomorrow I will probably be streaming some Stardew Valley before we do some Raft with the Gamer Ghoul Gang, which is just a bunch of my friends. We usually do scary games, but now we're gonna do the Raft because why not? Wednesdays I do Dragon Age Inquisition right now. It's kind of my long-standing game, and then I think I'm gonna play some Stray on Thursday.
Nice. Who are you romancing in Dragon Age?
Solus, the bald guy.
Yep, the bald elf. All right. Gotcha. Anybody else? All right, cool. I am going to go to our outro screen. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. We will see you next Monday night. And be good. Get vaccinated if you haven't. Otherwise, I will beat you soundly in your sleep or otherwise. And we will
And what
see
the
you.
fuck are you doing at this point if you're not? What have you been waiting for?
Yeah, and in a few months, also please get
Get the
vaccinated for
monkeypox.
the flu.
Yeah.
Because it's
Thanks for
normally
the follow.
free. So please think of me and fellow disableds.
Yay. We shall. On that
Good
note,
night, everybody.
everybody wave goodbye. We'll be out in.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Good night, everyone.
Stop talking.
No. Can't make us.